G'day fellas. So this printer has been, a real pain in the neck for the last couple of months. But it's kind of working. And as you can see, foaming TPU still has, some problems. Now to be fair, after this print finishes, I'm gonna go back and fiddle with some of the retraction settings. This stringing is abominable. I thought this orientation would basically force it to not produce any stringing on these front faces, because the heads, as you can see, come in from each side and they park off to the side when they're not being used. So it's all coming through and you get most of the stringing from the parking. And I've been pulling it off, so there's nothing really here anymore, but it would be like it is inside. Big hairy mess. But anyway, that'll do for now. Of course, the obvious easy fix for this is to print single colours. So here's a couple that I did the other day that are actually like printed as a single colour and then just put back together. And as you can see, the finish on this is really nice. Well, it's not really nice actually. Trying to get a lighting angle where the edge detail doesn't get blown out. But the edge detail on the actual pump is pretty chunky and rubbish. The fact that it's hard to actually capture that on camera is kind of good. But this was printed on a flat orientation, horizontal orientation. So the worst part of the nozzle is these last couple of layers on the top of this dome are really short and really bad. And if you did I actually print one all in one? I didn't. I did print all in one on a flat orientation in normal TPU before I changed over. And believe it or not, it's got the pump in there. It just can't get the resolution when the layers are flat like that. Which is honestly the better way to print. It's probably best for the base, but the actual dome and getting that pump, I'm still struggling. I've still got a few other tricks I haven't tried, like changing the nozzle. This is a 0.4 nozzle on both of these things, and I do have smaller nozzles. I think I've got as small as 0.1 that I could go down to, but that'll be, I think I'll try changing nozzles when I've got this print a little better. I mean, most of this is okay. There's a bit of Z banding, but it's not too bad. But you can see that the inside of the dome here on this one I've actually lined with black, so that instead of having on this print these tiny little I'll put that in upside down, that's nice. Instead of having these tiny little words to put in, letters to put in, they're already in there. And the idea is that it kept failing with this sort of model because it's just too small. So this not only gives it the orientation to get this face detail on the side where it's more detailed, but hopefully gives these tiny little pieces, which are only like one layer thick once you get down to this. And yes, I've tried to do the in the colour. You can probably see that, I guess. Fun stuff. But anyway, it's kind of working. I can certainly do units with this thing. This pump logo is the hardest thing to do, so yeah, that's kind of why I'm focusing on it. If I can get this right, I can print just about anything. But yeah, from a distance you can kind of see that I won't know until I take it off and trim off some of those boogers, but I can already tell that the alignment's a bit off, and yeah, it's not the best. But yeah, if I just printed monolithically, this would work really well. And there is some trimming. I'm going to have to trim all this rubbish off to get a flat thing. But, you know, what do? You got to experiment to see how the machine works and go with the machine's strengths rather than its weaknesses. This is kind of better. I'm getting definition. Whether or not it's definition because I can see it because of the different materials, I can sort of see that the pump is like it's gone in there, but it's more the nozzle mashing it into place than actually printing it properly when it gets to that top layer. It's really not doing great for the final part of the print. But yeah. La 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 la. Alright fellas, we'll catch you later.